What's in Gabby's pants?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Stick It to Manga, your weekly manga podcast, where each week we talk about a new manga, and this week we're talking about Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-Kun.
What? That is that the name of the title?
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, okay.
Okay, do that again, Jake, but this time, Kevin, shut up.
I kind of like that take, though. Wait, is that...
Fine.
Alright, hello, everybody. Welcome to... Hello, everybody. Welcome to Stick It to the Manga, your weekly manga podcast, where each week we talk about a new manga, and this week we're talking about Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-Kun. I would say the Japanese title, but I literally cannot pronounce it. I will try. I will try to destroy your sensitive ear holes with my butcher. Marimashita Irumakun.
I think just saying sensitive ear holes destroyed them. Anyways.
Oh, your sensitive ear holes.
I hated that with all of my body.
Did you hate it with all of your sensitive ear holes?
Shut up.
Gabi, do you want to read the summary?
Sure, I would love to read the summary, Jake. Iruma is a human boy whose parents sold him to a demon. That demon is now his grandfather. Iruma now lives in the demon world with his grandfather and attends a school for demons. Will Iruma-Kun hide against the demons or get caught and be eaten by the demons?
I really hope it's 2. Because I'd like to see a manga where the main character just gets demolished and they're like, I guess we gotta replace him, huh?
But that, you know what? Maybe there should be like a main character curse in a manga where the main character always dies and the side character just becomes the new main character, and then they die, and it's like another, but we just don't understand what's going on, why these main characters keep dying.
Excuse me. That was a really strong burp. I pounded on my chest when I did that.
Well, I mean, it couldn't be any worse than Iruma's F-tier parents.
Yeah, his parents were actual trash.
You guys never used a baby as a fishing lure?
Okay,
Catch some
I would
tuna?
like to point out that I caught that. When I mentioned that into the chat, you guys are like, what? And you had to go back because I caught that. And I still can't get over it.
Hey, son, can I use you as a fishing lure? Sure, Dad.
And this guy has a hard time saying no to anything.
Yeah, but he's really good at avoiding getting hurt.
Yeah, for some odd reason, he has like, I don't know. His dodging power is like SSS tier.
What if Iruma-Kun is a demon, but he's a dodge demon?
That would be interesting. How did his parents have a? How would his parents have a demon then? Would he be part demon because his mother was a demon, or his father was a demon, or would both parents be demons because of the way they acted, and he just became like a nice demon somehow?
What if his parents are Adam and Eve? Honestly, the most evil beings in the Bible.
What do you
Eating
mean?
a goddamn apple. Fucking heathens. Fucking ruining our lives. We could have had it good, Adam and Eve. Could have had it good. But here we are in 2020, and California has fire hurricanes.
Yeah, the air quality up here.
So his grandpa kind of freaked me out when we first met him.
He is kind of creepy.
He's like,
Yeah, he's definitely the type of grandpa that's like, you're not gonna do your chores? Fine, I'll eat your finger. Well, not really, but
Not really at all.
I know, but I mean, it's still like he did threaten him and say, if you don't become my grandson, I'm gonna eat you.
Yeah, but also,
Was he a
once he
priest?
agreed, he gives him like food and video games and spoils him. So it's
Yeah,
I wish I had
this is
him as a grandfather.
yeah, he's a pretty awesome grandfather, actually.
All my grandfather did was make racist comments to people of color.
oh no.
Oh, jeez. Well, I think my grandfather has type 2 diabetes. I don't know.
Why does that equate to racist jokes?
I don't know. My grandfather's actually more into conspiracies. So, yeah, there's that.
And during the entrance ceremony of Iruma going to the school, what is behind my chair? There is a shopping bag, and it keeps hitting my chair and making a weird noise, and I don't like it. There we go. Alright. So during the entrance ceremony, Irumakun, like, accidentally read a spell that gave him, like, ultimate defense where nothing could hurt him, or he could never fall down during the day that he cast this spell. Excuse me.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that part of the dodge spell, or the dodging, or was that just natural talent?
That was a spell he read during the ceremony. Somebody gave him like index cards to read off of, and one of them had a spell on it, and he read the spell.
Oh, right, his grandfather slipped that in because he's also the headmaster of the school.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, he just read a forbidden spell. He has balls.
It wasn't a forbidden spell. It was just like, you are not experienced enough to be using spells. If you had said it wrong, your limbs would have exploded, which would have been a really cool twist to the story. Because then he would have had to like get demon body parts like stitched onto him, and then he would have to deal with figuring out how his powers work and how these demon body parts are going to function with him.
Yeah, no, but it's his father, or it's his grandfather that has to, like, do it, like, make him like a Frankenstein type being.
That would be great.
Yeah, so the grandfather is like, I'm going to sew on I want him to be fast like a cheetah, so I'm going to sew on some cheetah legs or something like that.
I don't like that.
That's not how cheetah speed works. They need their whole body, not just the legs.
I'm just imagining cheetah legs trying to hold up a human body.
No, but he would have arms as an ox. He wants to be as strong as an ox. So he's gonna put like ox arms on him too.
I mean, I think cheetahs are like the
Oxes don't have arms though, Kevin. They have more legs.
Exactly. So he's just gonna be like a cheetah ox hybrid thing.
This is awful.
We could write some weird fanfic about this.
Oh boy.
I hope somebody makes fan art of this when we actually gain fans.
Oh yeah, like, but I mean,
Somebody
how else would we
this.
just?
Please.
Okay, let's see. What did you guys think of? What did you guys think of Claire? Like, honestly, I just.
You mean Clara?
Like, yes.
Clara,
I was like,
Clarice.
it's Claire. I love Clara. She's so adorable. She's like a puppy.
The thing is she's so innocent. Like, so innocent that people literally use her for her steal ability.
Well, her replicate ability. It's not actually
It's
stealing.
great. But
I'm
she
pretty
can replicate anything she sees. So like there's like and she replicates it perfectly. So she goes into like the school store, she can replicate the things, and so the store manager gets really mad at
Yeah,
her.
he tells her her power is like stealing, but it's not like it like
it's
it
a
still
rare
seems
power though.
yeah, I know. It seems so aggressive though. Though I really hate all the people who used her for it. I was like, we're gonna kill
Yeah,
them.
but then she
Anyway.
Yeah,
slam dunks them with a fucking vending machine, so it's all good.
it's all good, but I mean,
I was so proud.
like her level of seduction is only at 2% though. Where like it
Of
was
course
weird
that's important to you, Kevin.
because because it's really weird because there was like a succubus class and she was like 2% for like she jumped 8% one day,
Yeah, because
and
she
I
worked
think it was
hard.
I don't think it was because she worked hard. I think it was because she fell in love.
I think
There,
she worked
like,
hard. She got that swollenness. Oh, my elbow cracked.
Oh my gosh, her poses though were so funny.
yep.
Okay, we skipped over the Hottie McHot Hot.
Yeah, we did skip over him.
Oh, you're
We should
talking
go
about the
back.
teacher?
No, Asmodeus.
No.
The teacher
I'm trying to
is
remember who.
the teacher is pretty up there though.
Asmodeus
He
is
says Bondo.
Iruma's first friend. The guy who he beats on the first day of school.
The way he
Oh,
beats him is
that.
amazing because it's just like big old like powerful fire demon guy Asmodeus is like, fuck you, dude. You tried to be all cool. Now I'm here. I'm gonna fuck you up. Also, you cast a spell that means you can never fall. I'm gonna try and tackle you, and you just fucking suplex my skull into the ground, and now you're my best friend.
Yeah,
Can we talk? I
yeah.
mean, this is kind of later, but can we talk about how none of them knew what friends were?
What's a friend? There is
Because
only
That re-
slave.
oh, I love
that
that.
reminds me of this one manga dash anime where there were these group of people try to make a club for friends and they don't realize that they could become friends with each other. So
If
yeah,
somebody knows what that manga / anime is, pass it on.
There's
I
some
know
manga
what it
on
is.
everything.
Like I know what it is. It's just I think it was a Higani or something like that. Let me just Google that quickly. Do 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 do. Higani. See. Nope, that's not the name of it.
Jake, dude, what is up with you today?
I don't know. I've just been very, very gassy the last like couple days. Oh my god, like 2 nights ago when I was trying to edit Food Wars, I kept farting, and there was one time where it was like a gotta be like a 10-second fart, and I was like, oh god, it hurt, but it also relieved so much pressure. Then also it smelled horrible, and I was like,
Sorry
as I
to
was holding my
interrupt
child.
you with your gas. Sorry to interrupt you with your gas story, but it's called Haganai. I don't have many friends.
Send it to the group chat.
It's a light novel series originally. Oh,
Yeah,
Gabi, it's comedy, harem, and slice of life.
Oh boy.
You love slice of life.
Yeah, but you threw in harem in there first.
yeah, it is a harem. So,
Boku
I'm
wa
not
Tomodachi
surprised.
ga Sukunai is a Japanese light novel series written by Yomi Hirosaka, illustrated by Buriki, and published by Media Factory.
I like his name.
Nice.
But anyway, what? But it was funny that like they became slaves and master. Like I think
I love slaves.
Izukun, like
Okay.
Izukun wasn't wasn't
Out of
Claire
context.
wasn't
Clara.
Clara and other buddy like main character's slave. I am
Asmodeus.
not. Yeah, I'm not good with names, guys. I'm sorry.
That we know.
Oh, you should see me sometimes when I try to remember people's faces with the people I live. It's like, who are you again? It gets bad.
So when they get set into their classes, they do a bunch of challenges, and one of them was this big old race where he's supposed to fly, and Iruma doesn't have wings, so he couldn't fly, so he just kind of dove off the cliff.
Yeah, that was a little. I was like, I feel like he has a death wish.
But then he landed on a bird, or a bird caught him and was gonna feed him to his child, and he's like, "You're hurt, and now I fix you, and now you're my friend."
I loved that scene. It was honestly
Slave.
my favorite.
You're.
It makes me think of my favorite race to play in D&D is the Grung. And there's a meme where it's like the rest of the party, "Oh wow, what a cute little frog person." And the Grung is like, "You are slave."
Okay, so can we talk about the student council president, like, who has a crush on him but just will not at all admit it?
That was really honestly the most wholesome shit in this entire thing that we read, because she was like, "I am the strong, fucking fuck you, follow the rules. You're a human, but you can read the language in this romance slice of life manga?
I love that so
I won't
much.
report you. Just read this to me. Read this manga to me, please. I want to know if that manga that they read is real."
Yeah, and I want to see that relationship flourish. Like after 3 volume, we only read up to chapter
21.
Yeah, so there's still so much more and potential with a lot of things that develop. Like I want to know if the familiar of Izukun, no, not Izukun, Iruma,
which is his teacher. We never talked about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I want to see if Iruma's familiar actually becomes or gets a liking to him and actually teaches him shit besides being like mean, poor me. By the way, this is kind of how you do it. Bye.
I mean, to be fair, he was a very high-class demon teacher, and then all of a sudden he was turned into a little puffball chick, little baby chicken chick type familiar. I feel like you're allowed to be upset about it.
That makes me wonder, is that his original demon form before he took the more humanoid shape?
I have no idea, but that is honestly hilarious.
Amazing. And maybe that's why he's so grumpy, is because that's his true form, and he's like, no one can know.
Did he I think he became humanoid again at some point.
Yeah. Basically
he does.
I think it was
he can
a
go
week
back and
or
forth.
so.
Yeah.
The first time.
Oh yeah, and guess what? I know which club I would join if I was in demon school. Can anybody take a guess?
It's the FBI club.
The FBI club, which, funnily enough, that made me laugh so hard that I just wanted to make that group my favorite characters list, only because I was not expecting that to be in a manga at all, or in this. So I was like, I want to make that club my favorite character, but I was like, that's not a character, so I have to decide what I'm going to make my favorite character for this week.
I for your icon, I chose the owl demon who's a pervert, who says that he's part of the female body inspection club.
Okay, that works for me.
I feel like he really embodied you as a character.
Okay, I'm not that perverted.
Yeah, we'll just say that. We'll say that, Kevin. We'll say that.
Okay.
So when they get their ranks after the race, he isn't given like a little rank chip, but he gets a fucking ring.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
He gets a ring. And I don't know if you guys remember, but that ring stores magic when it sucks up magic.
Yes.
And then can release it.
Doesn't it suck magic from the environment and release it though?
Yeah.
Like that's what was special about it, because it sucked. It like didn't use the user's magic, because of like he being human, he wouldn't have any magic to begin with.
And it would absorb I think it would actually absorb demons.
Yes, I think so.
If like a demon touched it, it would absorb them.
That's interesting. So somewhere, somehow, other people know that he's human then, because that ring sounds like it was designed for a human to counteract demon magic.
I think so. I think that's what it was. Either that or it was made for demons who couldn't harness their magic. Something like that.
Yeah. I think that sounds right.
And he can't take the ring off. So
do you think because of the ring and because of hit like certain stuff, do you think he could raise his rank? Do you think maybe he could like at some point maybe get bitten by a vampire or some other demon and have a demon transformation? Do you think
I don't think that's how being a demon works.
I don't think so.
Well, I mean,
it's not
vampires are demon. Vampires are demons.
Realm. No.
As far as we know, so far, vampires haven't been mentioned at all.
Yeah.
That is true, but do you think he could go through a transformation, or do you think the ring will help him raise in rank? Because his grandfather is trying to build him to surpass him to be the next demon king.
So,
which, like, why he would want a human to be king of the demons, and why he's put through all this danger, this baffles me. It's like, yeah, we're going to just have a human run the demon world.
There's a fan theory that's pretty popular that it's actually theorized that Iruma-Kun is actually legitimately a demon.
Which would make
what evidence is there to show for that, though?
Well, I don't know, because I didn't want to read into it because I didn't want spoilers.
And the only thing,
I mean, a lot of it makes sense. If he was actually a demon, he fits in so well. It's actually hard for a lot of people to tell that he's a human when you think it would be a lot easier. He has an ability to not die, and his parents don't seem interested in him at all, and they easily sold him to another demon.
Yeah, maybe
even if they're crappy parents.
Satan was there. It was like, here's a child, and the parents were like, can we just like do whatever we want with this? Satan's like, I don't care, it's a baby. Do what you want. Fishing time, son.
I feel like it, honestly, as a fan theory goes, it makes sense to me.
Well, that would explain when he read the spell why it worked. Because, like, don't you
And how he read it correctly.
Pardon? He did
And
read
how
it
he-
correctly.
I know, that's what I'm saying. And how he just, in general, pronounced everything right.
Yeah, so it makes sense actually, because only demons can read spells and have it work for them. Oh, also, going back to the succubus class, did anybody find it sexist that only girls were succubus and not like any succubi?
No.
Especially, it's usually women/females who are considered to be succubi.
Yeah.
Like sirens, how only sirens are females too, generally speaking, in myths.
Siren, what's a siren?
It's like the mermaid version of a succubus. Like they sing to you, and then because of their beauty and their beautiful voice,
so a mermaid.
Fishermen's. No.
Anyway,
they're not a mermaid.
And I don't think it's sexist because there's probably an incubus class in the school specifically for the male students.
It's just not as funny / thinking about who will read the manga. Usually most people aren't like, let's read about the incubus class.
Yeah.
Stereotypically.
I mean, you got to get fan service in there somewhere, and succubuses are always a good choice.
And you know what?
Succubi.
I will admit, it was kind of nice not having a beach scene or a hot spring or
beach
some
episode.
Hopefully it'll be in the later volumes.
I love beach episodes. They're my favorite.
Beach episodes are fun until you get like a shit ton of them and they always feel the same.
I want there to just be a series that's just one long beach episode, and it's like Groundhog's Day, where slowly over time they lose their minds, like we can't escape the beach episode.
So they become self-aware. Jake. And that sounds self-aware too. That would actually be kind of interesting to see a series like that. But I don't remember Groundhog. The closest thing I remember to Groundhog Day was dang it, what's it called? It was like it was for a scary movie where this girl just kept on dying and dying.
Death Day?
Yes, there we go. It's a Netflix thing.
Oh, is it Russian Doll?
No, it's Happy Death Day.
Okay. I thought it might be Russian Doll, because Russian Doll is like the same thing. She just keeps dying over and over and over.
Yeah, but I actually really enjoyed that to the point where I want to watch Groundhog Day, and having a beach episode like that for anime would be really interesting. Like I would watch to see how it ended, how they got out of the beach.
Mm-hmm. So we were talking about Iruma-Kun raising his rank earlier, and I loved the like, I think they spent like 3 chapters just doing the dodgeball stuff. With like the training and then the match and all of that. I think they spent like 3 chapters doing it.
Well,
and it was amazing.
He was trying to fit into the school off of his own abilities, so he was training for the match himself. I thought that was so cute.
It was so awesome. I like that his grandfather, who I cannot remember his grandfather's name. I think it's
Lord Sullivan.
Sullivan. Yeah. He took like his maid and was like, you can train him to be good at this dodgeball game, right? And she's like quickly changed out of like the outfit and got like a coach outfit on. It was like, yes,
I loved that. It was so good. She was like, my time to shine has come. She was like, so excited.
4 years of university dodgeball team finally paying off.
Funnily enough, I don't remember that.
It was great.
Okay, so the student council. Remember when they were doing all these recruiting
Hold
and
on. Hold on. Before we go on to that, I need to talk about the panel where Asmodeus and Iruma-Kun are the last people left, and fucking Asmodeus like gets super charged up and like throws like his heaviest attack he can at Iruma-Kun, and Iruma-Kun just like fucking like reverses it back at him and just fucking takes him out. The illustration for that, I still remember it mostly, and I'm just like, oh my god. And we haven't read this in like, it's been 3 months since we read this, and that image still sticks out in my mind because it was
it's
so
been
intense.
3 months.
Yeah, June 25th. So a little less than 3 months.
Oh, jeez, where time flies. But anyway, wasn't that the panel where like he got hit in the face and it like really illustrated like him getting hit in the face?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
was
I
so
remember
great though.
that
That was
scene
such a fun
too.
scene.
Yeah.
I'm definitely want there to be just like a dodgeball anime. I'll add it to my
There
repertoire of sports.
probably is a dodgeball anime. Like, there's an anime that is about spelling bees. And I'm
Oh my
not kidding
Yeah.
you.
There's pretty much an anime about everything.
There
so.
not a chess one.
Oh, there is a chess one.
Yes, there
Like,
is.
March,
I think it's...
where March goes the lion. Where lion. Hold on.
Really?
Wasn't there also?
It is. It's just they call it the March comes in like a lion is about they just call it the Japanese name for chess. But March comes in like a lion is a chess anime. It's not just about chess. It is a chess anime.
Wasn't there a Go anime as well?
Yeah, that Hikura no Go.
And that one was kind of like chess, but I don't know much about Go, so I can't say it's kind of like chess. So,
chess
Shogi,
is a strategy game, and shogi is a strategy game.
They looked very similar, so I mean, I could be wrong, and there could be slight differences. But from me watching it, they seemed like they had the exact same rules. But I don't need people who are huge shogi and chess geeks to come attack me if they're actually different. But from everything I'm aware of, they seemed the same.
Shogi and chess? They're different.
So
yeah, okay, slightly different.
Going to the recruitment day when they were to choose clubs or something, the main character completely rejected the student council, even though she tried so hard to get to recruit him. Like, what did she like follow him like a little lost puppy and like?
Yeah, she did. She stalked
like,
him. Let's be clear.
Yeah,
it was kind of creepy.
Okay, so this is not a chess manga. This is shogi manga.
Yeah, see, I think the way they translate it is they translate it to chess terms, and that's probably why I got confused.
Yeah, probably. Because I just skimmed through the first chapter. It's not chess. But they just started, like a month or so ago, a fan, like an independently made chess manga started getting written, and it's based off a anime YouTuber's experience with professional chess when he was like in his early teens.
Oh, that sounds cool.
It's called Checkmate. It's based on the story of like Sea Dog VA when he was younger playing chess. And there's 3 chapters out right now. And I was thinking about doing my own personal like review of it, because I think it's really cool that this is actually a thing that's happening. Side tangent over. Okay, the club recruiting. Kevin, you wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, like it's just funny how he rejects the student council with the one girl, like potential love interest, doesn't show any interest,
The
but
president.
joins.
She is the president.
Yeah, but joins. What was it? The tea ceremony club, or
No, it was the Magic Building Items Club.
oh yeah,
That sounds dope, though.
yeah. So I would choose that personally over the student council. But like I said, I want to see those two actually develop a better relationship than, oh, I read you manga so you don't tell people that I'm human.
Are you shipping? Is this shipping, Kevin?
Maybe I would like to see that ship sail, but it still possibly could. The ship could still sail, guys.
I thought Gabi was the shipper amongst us. I see I've been betrayed again.
Well, I mean, I do ship, but not very often.
He says that, but then he says things like this a lot. It's okay, Kevin. You can be a shipper. You just need to admit to it. Admit to your sins.
Just go full sail.
Ugh. English. Admit to your sins. Join us.
Join us on the shipping club. I mean, I'm
No,
already on. The problem is I'm already using Amazon for my shipping service, so it won't work.
It was such a lame joke, but it got me off guard. That was good, Kevin. That was good.
No, it wasn't.
Good. You did good.
Honestly, though, who would you ship, Gabi, in this manga?
I mean, I think there's a few good ones because Iruma and Clara is really cute, and then Iruma and the president is cute.
What about Iruma and Asmodeus?
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
I'm not really a big yaoi fan.
Who would have guessed that the straight male isn't into yaoi? Wow.
As a straight white male, I disagree with yaoi.
But I definitely
people are going to take that out of
Jake.
context.
Jake, you can't just say it like that.
As a straight white male, I would voice act in a yaoi.
Would you really? Wouldn't it be weird? Wouldn't it be weird? Morning.
Stop.
Like when
Himochi.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, I don't think you would be able to pull off the gay moans.
What does that mean? Wait a second. Wait a second. How are they different from any other moans from a man?
Okay, sorry, from a man moan. You wouldn't be able to pull off like a man sex moan, I don't think.
Wait. You were telling us that Jake, a man, cannot pull off a man moan. That's really funny.
I don't think he's had it up the butt, so he couldn't do it realistically or anything.
I don't have to take it up the butt to be able to moan like a man.
I don't think that's true, because if you have sex with a woman and you're a man and you moan, that's still a man moan.
Senpai, my hips are moving on their
Stop!
own.
Oh my god!
Yeah, very true. That is very true.
This is honestly the worst thing that has ever occurred to me, and I have had some really traumatizing moments the past 8 months.
I am sorry, okay? I'm just a weird person.
I looked up
hentai quotes. I wasn't even talking to you, Kevin! Oh my god!
I looked up hentai quotes, and that was one I found, but also here's this one.
I honestly thought you just pulled that from your mind, and I was even more scared.
Impregnate my ass, senpai.
No! That is gonna get cut. That is awful. Please.
We should probably cut this whole part.
No. I'm gonna make it into a separate video. Jake does yaoi.
Jake does yaoi, and then
With
it's gonna
Kevin.
be
Kevin, you have to be a part of it because he needs a partner.
Are you guys you guys excited for when we gain enough of a fan base and people start shipping us and writing fanfics?
Oh, jeez. Just Kevin and Jake. Just what? Just Jake. I have to go to Mexico and never return to Canada.
They're probably gonna make Gabi like a tsundere, or like
Or am I
Gabi-
just gonna be the one? I'm gonna be like Taiga
not-
from
what's-
Toradora.
what's the
No,
aggressive
no.
dere that like
No,
is really
like,
aggressive and mean?
The one that punches
Really
people?
aggressive and mean all the time. God damn, I see how you guys feel about me.
I don't
I'm
think of you
I'm
as
just
a
seeing how
tsundere.
fans would write you out.
Like I said, I can see Tsundere, but I'm saying like
But
Taiga from
definitely not
Kevin.
Definitely not Taiga. Not
But
Taiga.
but literally, I am like her. I am short. I am aggressive. Like I don't know what you want me to say.
You don't punch and kick people though.
I mean, you
As
don't know
far
my
as I
life.
know. As far as I know.
Ask Jake.
Jake, does she beat you up?
She slapped me one time.
Let's be clear that he told me to slap him.
I don't think they'll make you a bakadere.
You did
What?
tell
What's
me.
that?
You did tell me to slap you though. You like convinced me to slap
I
you.
did.
Oh fuck, people are gonna make me this perverted character. I could just see it already.
Oh, they're gonna
I
make
mean, your name is Lord Hentai, so what are you expecting?
they're gonna make Gabi a kudere.
What does that
What?
mean? I
Cold
don't
and
know that.
cynical.
I am not
Cold.
cynical. If anyone
Oh,
is
no,
cynical,
Sadodere.
it's not me.
It's-
Jake.
I wonder, like, you know what though? What would be funny is if they made me the pure and innocent one, but actually deeply perverted, and nobody knows until like the last minute, and then Jake could be like,
I think people will know right from the get go, though. Your nickname is
We-
Lord Hentai.
We are on
Well, I
such a
mean-
side tangent.
You
Well-
really are.
I mean, I'm playing a persona of being perverted, okay?
Kevin, I've met you in real life.
You're my friend! Of course you met me in real life!
Kevin, I went into your apartment one time.
Get called out, Kevin.
Okay, that clock I still have, but it's not on my wall. I have to make my own anime chambers, which will be probably like
Oh, wait. Who says their own anime chambers?
I don't know.
Those are the words of a pervert. So,
I don't even remember
Kevin.
where we were.
we've covered everything. The last thing we didn't talk about was like they were like talking about Parents' Day, and then Volume 3 ended, so we never got to see like how Parents' Day turned out.
Yeah,
that was a
and
bummer.
on top of that, there was a new character introduced that was going to be the parent of what's his face?
I don't know.
Izuma?
Asmodeus or Iruma?
No, Aruma.
Iruma,
Like, I'm-
Jamaica, ba-ba-dee-ba-ba-ba.
What the fuck?
Well, you never heard that song?
I have, but that's not the lyrics.
I don't know the lyrics. It's like Aruba, Jamaica.
Yes.
I don't know. My question is like, do you feel ashamed of some of the stuff you say on the podcast? Because I mean, there's people is gonna judge you differently when they hear this, Jake. Like, I feel ashamed of some of the things I say sometimes.
Kevin, you weren't here for the Onani Master episode. Go listen to that episode, and ask me again if I feel shame.
Okay, I just don't want people to look at me and be like, "You're that guy, that person that I never want to speak to because you're just weird."
look, if Connor, Sea Dog VA, can voice several yaois and people still show him respect, a guy talking about jerking off and talking about lollies and boobs.
Hey, hey, they have to be over 18. Over 18.
See, we won't get
So
into this.
either way, lollies are just a very big sensitive topic for everybody. So we should just leave the lollies out of it.
Ravioli, ravioli, don't lewd the spider lolly.
The spider lolly. What the
Yeah,
heck?
there
I
was
thought
like
it was the dragon. I
there,
thought there was a dragon.
there was like a spider lolly character in the Enter the Spider-Verse movie. And that was a meme that was going around for a while. It was
Enter the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, there's that Spider-Man animated movie that I think got
Into the Spider-Verse, not enter.
I don't remember
I've never
seeing
watched it.
It's really,
I don't-
really good. It's honestly amazing.
I've just
It's
seen
so
the
don't
memes.
remember there being a spider lolly. I just remember that meme for Kana.
She was just
Really?
Ravioli, ravioli, don't lewd the dragon lolly.
No.
Yes.
What is wrong with you today, Jake?
I
Hello?
got like 3 hours of sleep last night, and now I'm running off a Rockstar Thermo cotton candy flavor. All right, Kevin, what would you recommend this to your friends and our fans?
I actually would like. Are we doing the rating system? Like, should I give?
Just rate it however you want to.
Okay, well, for characters, I'm gonna start with the art. Like, I really enjoyed the art style, but it was I would say it was kind of cartoony, but not really cartoony. It was in between.
Anime.
It was in between like an average detailed anime to like a higher end, like, you know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right? So I would give it about a 2.5 because it was almost there, but like, so 2.5 on art. The story, it kept me really interesting and wanting to read more. And there wasn't a lot of confusing points that needed to be reread, and there was a lot of good humor and comedy that was funny. As for like, there wasn't a lot of perversion in the books, which was kind of cool too, because they like perversion in the book in manga, like they use it a lot as kind of comedic purposes, and it just gets kind of saturated, if you know what I mean. So it was really good to see more of a pure manga without much fan service. So I'm going to give the story another 2.5 because there were, or no, 2.7, 2.8-ish, because I
Oh
really
my gosh,
did enjoy
that's too
the
many
story.
decimal points. Round up or round down, dude.
Well, we'll round it up or down afterwards. And then for characters, each character was unique, I feel, and like they all had their comedic purposes in the manga, and it was just really enjoyable. I'm going to have to give characters another 2.7 or 2.8.
Okay. So if you could do a 2.7, that'd be an 8 total.
Yeah, that's reasonable. I feel it was roughly around 8.5.
Okay. Gabi, would you recommend Iruma-Kun to your friends?
Yes. I mean, I actually really enjoyed this one. I thought it was really fun, and then the story premise was actually really cool. Because sometimes for me, when there's a story that I think is just really fun and silly and makes me laugh, the story tends to just be subpar. So I actually really liked the story, and I thought it was a really cool premise. So I definitely give the story a 3. And then I'd give the art. I'd probably give this one over. I'd give the art a 3 because I liked it. I'm really easy to please with art. And then characters were all pretty unique and fun and goofy, so I think I'd give them a 3 too. So I'd probably give this one a 9 because I wouldn't give it an additional point for anything else. But I really liked it.
What about you, Jake? What do you rate this manga?
Well, I enjoyed it quite thoroughly. I'd give it like, for characters, I really liked all of the characters that we got introduced to. Like the owl boy was kind of like pervy but funny. Uh, I can't remember the like big muscle head that wanted to be Demon King.
I love him.
He was great
It was really funny.
because he was just like, by pure determination, I will be Demon King. I really enjoyed Iruma-Kun. I really enjoyed Asmodeus. Clara was adorable. So I'll give the characters a 3. For the story, I kind of wish more happened, but also I like what happened. So I'll give it like a 2.5 because I enjoyed all the like little side tangents that happened in the story because it helped build up the characters, because I feel like if we didn't have a lot of those interactions, the characters just would have fell flat. Like, my favorite character was Amelie, the student council president, because she's like this hard ass, but she like loved manga, even though she couldn't read it. She just loved what she thought the story was about it. The art was really fun. It kind of felt like Full Metal Alchemist at times,
Oh my gosh.
with like
That's my
how
heart.
it's really serious sometimes, but then it has those panels like the icon that is yours, Gabi, where it's like she looks like a little pinata.
I love it.
Yeah, yeah, that's
I
kind of what I
love.
was getting at with the art style
Yeah, but
for
there were some
mine.
amazing, really beautiful, serious scenes too.
Like
That's
the
what I
dodgeball
love.
scene.
I know, and I love when there's scenes where it can still be silly and then go super serious, beautiful art, because that to me is like one of the big things of what anime is. It goes like where people make all the jokes about like anime background characters. Like I feel like that's part of the fun with anime.
It's like, um there's so much cool shit like when you look in the background of a lot of manga. Like
I'm
in a recent
I did
chapter of My Hero Academia, they had Chainsaw Man in the background. And for art, I'd give it a 3. So I'd get it gets an 8.5 from me.
Mhm.
All right. Any last minute remarks from either of you?
Well, I mean, we didn't do favorite characters.
Yeah, that's okay though.
You
Do
didn't. You
do
couldn't even pick your favorite, dude.
we decided it was the club, remember?
Yeah. Kevin said he liked the female body inspector club.
Yep.
And I think Gabby, you said your favorite character was Clara, right?
Yeah, but I loved all of them. Like I loved Asmodeus and Aruma and Clara.
Gay.
So I loved them all.
Yeah, they're all the characters really good.
They are. It's really hard to choose. Like, I mean, the FBI club was like one of those extra characters I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I don't think we ever see him again.
Well, kinda. They're background characters, but like the owl boy is in Iruma's like main class. All right. Gabi, do you want to shout out your social?
Sure, follow me on Twitter at Show Me Your Manga.
You can follow the podcast on Twitter at SitManga. You can follow me at Make Me Your Manga. And you can follow the podcast on Instagram at SitManga Podcast.
Don't we have Discord channels as well?
Yep, and you can click the link in the description to join our Discord. And
Yay, our ever-growing Discord.
yeah. And you can follow our My Anime list, where we post all of the manga we've read, and we have a section where we post the anime we each individually have read, or in the anime that we've individually watched, and the manga that the podcast itself has read and what's on our schedule. Alright. Thanks for tuning in this week. We'll come back at you next week with a new episode where we're going to be talking about World's End Harem. Talking about World's End Harem.
I'm not excited.
Lots of boobies. Thanks for listening, Manga fans.
Bye. How was that?
Bye-bye.